Starring Kurt Russell, Breakdown was directed by Jonathan Mostow, and it's a fun action thriller that's often overlooked. The film sees Kurt Russell's character, Jeff, and his wife Amy drive their car across the desert. They're moving to California to change their lives a little bit. On the way, they have some playful banter about donuts.
What would you do with 90,000 donuts?
And it's implied that this trip might solve their marriage problems. Unfortunately, Jeff takes his eyes off the road for a second, and some weird dirty looking van almost crashes into him and passes him by. From then on, the guys in the truck start kind of stalking Kurt Russell, and you're not quite sure what they want. Are they after revenge, or are they just fucking around? You expect the film to kind of develop into a duel type situation, where the truck kind of follows them after that and it gets really creepy, a bit like Jeepers Creepers as well actually. That definitely kind of happens, but there's a different twist to it. The car breaks down, and Jeff lets his wife go with some trucker to find some help. All because he just wanted to stay with his car and not let it get stolen. He realizes what's wrong with the car, fixes it, and he's on his way. Unfortunately, he can't find his wife again. No one seems to have seen her. He even finds the trucker, who denies ever meeting him.
I'm looking for my wife.
What?
My wife, where is she?
How should I know where your wife is?
So you start thinking, is this all in Kurt Russell's mind? Maybe his wife died years ago and this was all like some kind of weird psychological breakdown. It turns out that there's a group of people basically fucking with him, and the whole thing's about asking for ransom. Now I know money isn't exactly the most original and interesting way that the film could have developed, but you know, it does what it does well, and at least it's not giving you some gimmicky mess of a psychological thriller for no reason. The film is really tense, nail-biting, and even if the villain's motivations aren't that interesting, they're interesting characters. There's the main guy who's pretty much evil, but you do see him as a family man as well, which adds a weird level to his character. There's his associate who pretends to be mentally challenged just to send Kurt Russell the wrong way. He turns out to be a real pain in the ass. Kurt Russell really makes this movie work because you're either invested in what he's doing and you identify with him because you would do similar things in that situation, or he's doing something that you're just like, no, what the fuck? Which creates even more suspense. I won't reveal what happens right at the end because it's an entertaining ride and I want you guys to discover it. This whole movie is basically about these evil rednecks hunting down these middle class people for no apparent reason. Just because I guess they're jealous of them? This is really more the story of a couple of people at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's a descent into hell type of thing, and it's really exciting and entertaining throughout. Which is why I think it's a shame that this movie is so underrated. It won't become your favorite movie or anything, but there's something to be said about really well made thrillers that do the job. And this is one of them. Produced by legendary producer Dino De Laurentiis, a lot of care went into making this movie and making it as tense as it is. It does what it set out to do very well.
Assholes.